This image right here is a teaser for a Polestar 2. I know it looks like it was shot on a garage security video, but it is going to be a direct competitor to Model 3, and they're making no secret about it, which is kind of rare. Let me tell you all about it coming up next.
Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric!
Welcome to E4 Electric, your #1 source of unbiased electric car news. If you are new here, welcome. It is the great time to be following electric car news. You came to the right place, and of course, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down there so you don't miss any of this amazing stuff moving forward. All right. Let's talk about Polestar 1. Now, Polestar is a brand that's owned by Volvo Group, and essentially this is kind of their guinea pig, I would say, but at the same time, this is their best foot forward. These are their electric cars. That they've going to be marketing. Now they've already produced a Polestar 1, at least unveiled, and I did this interview at the Monterey Car Week, checked out both of their prototypes. They were pretty much pre-production. Now this is going to be a plug-in hybrid with the best range out there, if you don't count i3 extend with an extender, but but the price tag is 155,000, which is kind of going to be more of an exotic car. They're only going to be making them at about 500 units per year for a couple of years. So, but this is kind of a trial, sort of let us get into the market kind of thing. But the Polestar 2 is really going to be the car that they're going to be moving forward with. Now, there are a few specs that they've released, and they said that they actually going to be, unveiling the Polestar 2 car in, they said, a matter of weeks. Now, before I tell you the specs, let me remind you that this show and this channel is sponsored by XREC. This is a great solution for those who don't want or can't have the cargo products mounted on the top of the car like Model X, right? Because of the Falcon doors that open up. So this is essentially the roof rack for your vehicle hitch. Pretty cool, pretty innovative, pretty affordable. And on top of that, there's a discount code in the description of this video that will also get you guys free shipping as well. All right. Now, Polestar 2, which is, we only have their, a booty shot, I guess. The specs are pretty impressive, I would say, especially if they're going to actually follow through and get this car on the market pretty soon. 300-mile range at 400 horsepower. Now, they're saying this is going to be in a Model 3 price range. But what does that mean, right? Are they targeting 35,000 a base price tag? Or whatever they're selling it right now, $50,000, $60,000, $1,000. That's a pretty vague statement. Now, I'm assuming if they want to compete with them, they will have to come up with a cheaper version in its 30s, definitely under 40. But now the good news, at least for people like me, and I think this is great news for everybody, as you know, Volvo is big on subscriptions. This car is going to be available with their subscription service. I love subscription services. I haven't experienced one yet, but as you know, I'm big on leasing. I think most people should lease, because especially those who drive newer cars and newer cars and don't really drive that many miles, not crazy miles per year. I have videos in my library about that. Definitely check them out. But this will also include, now, I don't know this particular car, but a lot of times the subscription services are also trying to include, insurance cost, some of the music services, some of the other services like OnStar type of services. So it's kind of like you get everything at one price. I don't know if charging is including. That would be awesome, right? You just pay them everything and you get the car for whatever, 2 or 3 years. I think there are options sometimes to change between 2 or 3 cars that they have in their subscription service. I love it. I mean, within reason as far as price is concerned, that would definitely be my #1 choice. So that's pretty cool. Now they're saying they're going to be unveiling in the next few weeks. There are a few car auto shows are coming up. South by Southwest, New York Auto Show, the North American International Auto Show, Geneva Auto Show. So that I'm assuming is going to be in one of those. Of course, I will follow them and bring you guys the news, especially when they're unveiling the images. I think we kind of all know what it's going to be looking like. It's probably going to be within what basically the single design template, I would say, that Volvo is using right now for their cars, and the Polestar 1, what that looks like, which is basically this. As you can see, this. I mean, I love the way that the Polestar 1 looks. The look is very clean. If Polestar 2 looks anything like this, I really think this is going to be a big win. All right, by the way, let me give you a shout out to one of my new Patreons, Mark Taylor. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon, for joining my community. Of course, you can support me for as little as $1 a month. Kind of like if you were to, adopt a kitten from a shelter. It's kind of very similar. I'm a full-time YouTuber, so that definitely works for me. I'm here in my cage here in my home studio and I love it. But anyway, you'll also get perks like watching me alive. So you're the first ones to see these videos because it's news, it's kind of important. And of course, boom, patreon.com/electric. The link is also in the description of this video if you guys want to contribute and enjoy the perks. Let me know what you think about Polestar 2. Is it something that you guys would consider as your next electric car if they deliver everything on time and within their specs? Let me know. Other than that, see you next time and remember to stay charged.